Hi everyone, I'm Jered Conway and this is my semester project assignment, and this is for Mr. Pittman's Geography 300 class. Now, I know that other people can watch this because it's on YouTube, but I'll be speaking primarily to the professor. So what I'll be talking about today are the different types of wind that we learned about in Module 5 of our Gervais textbook mostly, but in just in general what we learn in the class about wind. A couple of the topics I'll be discussing are mountain valley breezes, Chinook winds, land sea breezes, what types of things that wind can cause, and how we measure wind. The picture off to the right is of Monday night's football game at the Buffalo Bills Stadium in Buffalo, New York. The winds got so bad that the goalpost tilted like that. I thought it was fitting for this project. Our first topic is mountain valley breezes. These types of winds are caused by heating and cooling differences that occur in the mountains. A mountain breeze is a cool type of wind that run down a mountain at night, and they form because of high pressure. Valley breezes are warm breezes that head up the mountain due to low pressure, so they're the complete opposite of each other. One occurs during the night, mountain breezes, and the other one occurs during the night. The afternoon heat on the side of the mountain causes low pressure, and mountains go through both types of wind every day. One at night and one during the day. Our next topic are Chinook winds. These type of winds occur in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado mainly, and then there's a different type Foehn winds for the European Alps, but we'll be discussing Chinook winds because they're in America. They go up and down the slope of these mountains, and the winds mostly follow along the peak until they hit the bottom, then float down. The winds are warm on the way up and down, but they cool down a little bit in the middle of the slopes. Our next topic is land and sea breezes. Sea breezes are caused by low pressure over the land that causes the air to rush from the sea towards the land. High pressure follows the sea breeze as it moves towards the land. Sea breezes occur during the daytime, so it would be the top picture is a sea breeze. They often bring waves towards the land. A land breeze starts with high pressure from the land, causing the air to be pushed towards the low pressure of the sea. These land breezes occur during the nighttime, so bottom picture. Our next topic is the causes of wind. Wind can cause storms such as hurricanes, thunderstorms, tornadoes, monsoons, cyclones, and jet streams. These are, of course, only a few of the type of storms that can be caused by wind, but they're some of the main ones. One of the most notable causes that I found was the Santa Ana winds. They're an example of how winds can cause heating of an entire landscape. So these winds in particular, they cause most of Southern California that's shown in the picture to the right to warm up and dry up as well. They're warm, dry winds, and they cause fire risk. They can be very dangerous, and they're very fast winds. These winds result in the desert and are pushed towards the LA County. They're one of the most famous examples of a dangerous type of wind. And lastly, this is how we measure wind. The first one that I found is a windsock. It's a basic way to measure wind. It measures the direction and kind of the way that it blows, but not exactly. The next one is a wind vane, which measures the direction using a mounted fin. The wind vane over here is a little bit more of a complex one. The classic ones of like a rooster that move north to south that you see on top of houses, that's an example of a wind vane as well. And lastly, we have an anemometer. They're used to measure wind speed and intensity. Sometimes they're paired with wind vanes as well. And you can see these pretty much on the top of every major mountain or just an elevated area. I personally see one on top of the Costco gas station that's on top of a mountain in Folsom. and that is used to measure the wind's speed and intensity. And lastly, these are the sources that I used. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I want to thank Professor Pittman for teaching this class. I learned a lot. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you.